Ravenna, the last city of ancient Rome. When people think of the fall of Rome, they imagine the eternal city itself, battered and burning under the assault of barbarian armies. But the true last capital of the Western Roman Empire was not Rome. It was a city surrounded by marshes and lagoons, hidden away like a fortress of the gods, Ravenna. By the early 5th century CE, Rome had become too vulnerable. Repeated invasions, famine, and political instability made it impossible to defend. In 402 CE, Emperor Honorius made a bold decision. He abandoned Rome as the imperial residence and moved the capital to Ravenna. At first glance, it seemed an odd choice. Ravenna was small, provincial, and far from the grandeur of the Colosseum or the Senate. But it had one great advantage: geography. Ravenna was ringed by marshes and canals, difficult terrain for invading armies. More importantly, it sat close to the Adriatic Sea, allowing constant communication with Constantinople, the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire. The city was supplied and defended not just by walls, but by nature itself. In this swamp fortress, the last emperors of the West tried desperately to hold onto their crumbling realm. Life in Ravenna was a strange mixture of fading Roman glory and looming doom. Its streets were filled with courtiers, generals, and bishops who had fled the chaos of Italy. Magnificent churches and palaces rose, many decorated with glittering mosaics that reflected the last light of the Roman world. These mosaics, some of which still survive today, depict emperors, saints, and Christ himself, symbols of divine authority meant to strengthen a weak and desperate empire. But Ravenna was not spared from turmoil. In 410 CE, Rome itself was sacked by the Visigoths under Alaric. Though Ravenna was untouched, the shockwaves were felt deeply. Refugees flooded into the city, telling tales of the eternal city's fall. The Emperor Honorius, safe behind Ravenna's marshes, is said to have responded with chilling detachment, more concerned with the safety of his pet chickens than with the fate of Rome. Still, Ravenna endured. For nearly 70 years, it served as the last beacon of Roman administration. Emperors came and went, weak rulers, often little more than puppets controlled by powerful generals. Among them was Romulus Augustulus, a boy of perhaps 14 when he was crowned in Ravenna in 475 CE. His reign would be short, but his name unforgettable. In 476 CE, the Germanic general Odoacer marched on Ravenna. By then, the once mighty Western Roman Empire had shrunk to little more than Italy. Ravenna's marshes could no longer shield it. With little resistance, Odoacer entered the city and forced Romulus Augustulus to abdicate. The Western Roman Empire had fallen not with a cataclysmic battle, but with a quiet surrender in Ravenna's palaces. And yet, Ravenna did not die with the empire. Under Odoacer, and later under the Ostrogothic king Theodoric, the city continued to thrive. Its mosaics grew even more magnificent, blending Roman and Gothic traditions. Later, the Byzantine Empire reclaimed it, turning Ravenna into a dazzling outpost of Constantinople's power. Today, when you walk through Ravenna's basilicas and look up at the golden mosaics of emperors and saints, you are staring at the last heartbeat of the Western Roman world. Rome itself may have fallen, but in Ravenna, the memory of the empire lingered like light on water, fading, but never truly gone. Ravenna was not just the last capital of the Western Roman Empire. It was the final stage upon which the great drama of Rome played out, a city of marshes, mosaics, and memory, where an empire ended and a new world began. And this is only one of the empire's hidden tales. If you want to uncover more stories of forgotten cities, legendary battles, and the secrets of ancient Rome, make sure you subscribe to the Roman Scroll. Hit the bell icon, because history is full of whispers waiting to be heard, and the next one could change the way you see Rome forever.